from BC Consultants. Today we're going to look at how Bluebeam can be used by a designer in a proposal. So if we open up that plan, perhaps you see that sort of a plan from a real estate agent, and let's see if we can outline a basic drawing. So we have a block of land that's around about 970 square metres, quite a bit of land around the existing building, and let's just check the land area by plotting it out. It'll give us the approximate area of the block, 970.3, so we know that's pretty close to the scale that the architect's given us. Okay, so let's draw on a few blocks of land. We have a toolbox. We have a tool made that measures our land area. It's already been scaled, so it'll work perfectly. Our first block of land we plot out through here. Perhaps in and out a little bit. That'll be pretty close to it. Yep, that'll do. 219.8. Okay, our second block of land, development area would be about there somewhere. Yep, that'll do. And then the third one, we'll start down the bottom here and put it into the bottom square here. So that one is 218. So they're all around the 220 mark. What I might do is just divide off the driveway now. We're going to have a common driveway through the double gates at the bottom into the property, so that the access point for all the development is only from one spot. Divide that land in up there, and there we go. There we go, that easy. Okay, so let's just do a measurement of the main residence bit of land, just by drawing a square over it. It'll tell us about 224, so it's a little bit larger than the others, but that's great. That suits us very well. Okay, so what we want to do now is go to edit, and we're going to cut content. So what this means, enables us to do, is to cut out the area where we propose to put our new development on this building. So by cutting the content, I'll put the first box in here, it takes away the colour, just like that. So let's put in the first part of the residence, part of the garage. The extension would possibly go over the top of the garage as well, make it a decent double-storey residence. Do the same for the back here, garage area, and also a residence area by plotting it over the top of that, an existing concrete area. It's a good spot for a house though. We better add in a entry on the front of this one. Forgot that on the first one we did. Add that too. It's good to have an entry area. And then we put the last one in down here somewhere. Okay, so that's the area, and then the garage. And as I said, the extension probably, the double-storey part would extend over that. So let's put in our little front entry area. No problem, done. So that's pretty good. So as you can see, we've got areas that we can blank out very, very easily. Even the area for the garage, for the existing residence, probably go about here somewhere. We'll just get rid of that bit of green too, because that kind of make it look better. Okay, so next thing we can do is we can label each of these so that we know exactly what we're looking at. This is dwelling number 3, and then dwelling number 4, and common driveway in the centre, and yeah, dwelling 4. There we go. Okay, so if we go and pick up a rectangle, I'll show you how we can get rid of a couple of the other markups by covering them up. We go to our properties tab. We can change the colour of our infill box to green, that perhaps is close to the grass. That one there will do us. And if we just draw a box over, say, this area, because we're going to pull all that concrete out with that spar area, existing one, and we're going to put the lawn or garden in there. We do the same thing for the back of the first residence. Pick up that rectangle again, draw it straight over the top of that area, and it blanks the whole lot out, just like that. That's pretty good. Okay, we might have a look at those residences and think, oh, we need a little bit of courtyard in the back of those too. So we can do the same thing, pick up the rectangle, draw a little courtyard into the back of it, or private area, or maybe we need a bit of extra light into the building there. We can do that, make it as big or as small as we like. and there's that one in Unit 3. So it's just something we can show people that you can do. You can move our text around by highlighting it, dragging it down. Perhaps we might like to put driveways in. We pick up a rectangle, go back to our properties tab, change the colour to perhaps something more like concrete. That grey will do. And just simply drag and draw in a box where the concrete area is going to go. Pick up the tool again. You have a turn area, footpaths, a driveway for Unit 4, a turn area, a footpath, and then also we got the same thing for the front of the garage here. Turn it back into concrete so we know it's going to be paved area, and short driveway for Unit 1, and our footpaths just like that, one to the front and one for the front door. Done. Okay, so that's pretty good. We're pretty much on the way to be able to show something that's presentable. We can even put the arcs in that we need for our turns, change the colour, change the area, and as the marks go on that we need to put on, we can easily just draw on it. The last thing you can do is add just a few measurements to the plan that you've done. So it's just a rough design to show the client what's possible. Perhaps you do this as part of your work, and measurements and these sort of quick drawings can be done very, very quickly with Bluebeam. My name's Richard Hill. Thanks for your time today.